And coming up for the matchup here at the Gunner Park Stadium, as we have a massive game here on our hands on Saturday kickoff between Aldass Gunners and Padres Impact, as that game will be live next. Hello everybody here and welcome to Saturday Kickoff, as I am Gary Walker and I'm here to present to you this matchup here on the cards. As we do have this matchup here between these two sides here, as we do have Padres Impact, the away team, as they travel here away from home to Aldass. Big game this is in terms of the top four, and what do you feel about this result, and what do you feel in terms of the game, Jimmy, on who will become the real proper team to get and deliver hopefully the 3 points in the game? Could it be either Padres or could it be Aldass? What's your thoughts? Well, we know that these two teams are in the top four in the Champions League positions, and we know that they want to try and hold on that position in the next couple of games from now until the end of the season, as we only got now at least 6 games left, or 6 or 5 games left of the end of the season, and we know that how important it really is in terms of the football for both sides to try and be in the top four and play in the UEFA Champions League. It really means the most in terms of their revenue. It will mean the most in terms of better players to come to Aldass and come to Padres next season in the transfer window, and I know that both teams will play each other in this game and try and get a result out of each other. And we know that Padres Impact have got a massive chance to do so here. We know that from last week they did lose, unfortunately, 2-1 against the Georgetown Red Devils, and that was a big disappointment right there for them to lose that game at home, because the Red Devils are now clinging on now closely to win the Premier League title. Thank you there, Jimmy, and let's get straight now to the coverage now on Saturday kickoff between those two teams in the top four at the moment in the Premier League, near the end of the season now at the Gunner Park Stadium this summer. Real afternoon, hot in Aldass, as Aldass Gunners will be the home team and they take on against Padres Impact. Let's get to the coverage. And we are back here for this matchup for Saturday kickoff, as we've got the contest as Aldass Gunners are the home team and they play here against the team up against Padres Impact in this game. Lot to play for, lot to fight for, as we know that these two teams are in a very good position to try and qualify for the UEFA Champions League for next season. But as of this game right here, right now, is most importantly for them, they want to get the job over the line for any of the two teams to get a result here, to put themselves very more on top themselves, to be a real team to qualify for the Champions League, as both teams want it, of course, the most, of course, in this game. But as for Aldass, a strong team as usual. We know that Aldass Gunners, of course, are the home team, and they really want to try expect something in this game to try and make sure that Padres Impact are very uncomfortable in this matchup, as they're the away team. But the exact same thing goes to them, a strong team as usual. But last week, a massive defeat for them to lose by 2-1 by the Georgetown Red Devils in the last minute late goal by Pablo Dybala to set Padres Impact to lose at home, and now mathematically they cannot go all the way and challenge the Red Devils with the Premier League title, unfortunately so, after losing 2-1 to the Red Devils. And there's a chance for Suarez here in the game. Bamian, what a start, what an absolute start. And I've got to say that I did not see that coming at all. The Aldass Gunners, straight from kickoff, have got themselves in the lead so far. What a start to the game. And I think I've got to say the goalkeeper's fault mostly, because I think Hugo Lloris dived a little bit more quicker, I think he did. I think he dived a lot quicker before the ball went towards him. And I think it was too late, I think he was there. I think he was too quick on the ground before the ball was going towards him. And yeah, Bamian got to that, and he scored the first goal to make it 1-0. Good start to the matchup here for Aldass in the game. And here's Kaiher now. Now Conti. Now Conti now to Malcolm. Now to Eric Cantona now. And now here's to Ryan James now. Here's Angel Di Maria. Now Suarez. And now all the way to Aubameyang. Aubameyang's through. He's 1v1. Composure. He has it. And he shoots and scores. And Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang makes it 2-0 to Aldass in the match. And 2 goals straight away within the first 10 minutes. Aubameyang scores another goal. And now it's 2-0 to Aldass in the matchup. And what a perfect run there from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. In the right place at the right time. And he slopped that ball home. And the goalkeeper, Lloris, could not do anything about that, unfortunately. So, as Padres' Impact are getting slightly humiliated a little bit now in the first half, within the first 10 minutes in the game. And that's an unbelievable touch right there from Aubameyang. He took it all upon himself, 1v1, and he beats the goalkeeper, Lloris. And now it's 2-0 to Aldass in the game. So here we go. And now it's Kaiher now to Conti. And now all the way there to Di Maria. And now Suarez. Now Aubameyang. Now Suarez is through. Could be a chance for a goal to make it 3, and it has. Another good goal. And another pure goal right there from Suarez to make sure that Aldass Gunners extend the lead even further. And I've got to say, what is going on here, I've got to say, from Aldass, I've got to say, in terms of their performance so far, it's been brilliant. And what is going badly wrong here for Padres' Impact, I think defensively, I think they've been very, very sleepy. They've been not waking up, they're not, in their moments. And now it is 3-0 to Aldass in the matchup. And it's 3-0 to them, definitely for sure, after that goal within 60 minutes in the game. And now here's Kaiher now. Now to Malcolm. Now here's Conti. Now Conti now all the way there to Remy Lex. Now nice little cross in. Header. Oh my God, Padres had a better chance. Probably the best chance of the game Padres had, in fact. And that was a header it was, though, from, looks like Cantona got that last touch. Let's see that again. Oh, good chance, I've got to say. A bicycle kick. And he could not put that on target, though. That's the problem. He could not put that ball on target. So let's see what happens from here now with this goal kick. Now Oliver Kahn will take it. And now boots the ball now away from danger now. Here's to Suarez. And now to Coutinho. And now here's to Sago. Now here's to Remy Lex. Nicholas Vidana. Header away now to Daley Blind. Now to Sago. Now Coutinho. Oh, that's a worse pass that was there from Coutinho. And it's gone now out for a throw. We have got this, say, half an hour of the game so far. And now here's to Coutinho. Now Aubameyang. Now here's to Suarez. Good defending. Now Tillemans. And now Lloris. Now boots the ball now away from danger. Now Blind. And now here's to Yuri Tillemans. Now to Slidana. Good defending. And now to Yuri Tillemans now. Now to Toby Alderweireld. Now all the way there for a header there from, looks like Aldass again here. Now Blind. Now lost it back now to Malcolm here. Now Tony Kroos. Nicely here, done here for Aldass here to score another goal to make it 4, and it's gone wide. That was a brilliant chance. It was, of course, for him to shoot and score. But that's gone wide, by the way. And that's going to be definitely now out right there for a goal kick in the game here for the team. And, yeah, Padres Impact goal kick in the matchup as we speak so far. And let's see what happens, of course, with this goal kick. Now, Lloris will take it. And now, header there, bouncing slightly here. Now, here's to Malcolm. Now, here's Kaiher. Now, Kaiher now, pushing through. Finds a little pass there. Oh, header there from Conti. Now, all the way there to Coutinho. And that's going to be that for the end of the matchup of the first half. As it ends, Padres Impact are losing the game by 3-0 at half time. And now we're back here for the second half, and here we go. And Aldass, I've got to say, have been absolutely all over Padres in that first half. 3 goals scored was pure brilliance. And we'll see what happens now in the second half if things can carry on here. Hopefully for Aldass to try and get another goal. Here's a cross into the box here now. Header there. Could have been, and it's gone now to Sago now. Now all the way there to Coutinho. Now Coutinho now to Angel Di Maria. Good cover there, defending there. Now Toni Kroos. Now here's Di Maria. Now Suarez. And he pushes through here now to Coutinho. Now to Daley Blind. Shoot, save right there for the goalie. Massive chance though from him. Massive chance. And now we do have ourselves a throw-in, by the way, as we speak at the moment. As looks like there, Giroud obviously comes on the field. And replaced by Lacazette coming off the field here in the game. And we'll see what happens from here now. Throw has been given. And now here's now to back to, looks like Toby Alderweireld. Now Yuri Tillemans. And we have got this, say, another half an hour left of the game to go. Now here's to Ramos. Now to Sago. And now again here to Daley Blind. And now to Di Maria. Now Aubameyang. Suarez. Now to Aubameyang. Chance to shoot to make it 4. But good save right there for the goalkeeper. Brilliant. Brilliant goalkeeping. And now here's to, again, to Giroud. Now here's to Blind, or Zidane, sorry I meant. Now Zidane now holds it. Now to Malcolm. And now here's to Conte. Now Zinedine Zidane. Now Kroos. Now Tillemans. And now here's to Eric Cantona now. Here's Di Maria. And now here's to Aubameyang. Now all the way there to Toby Alderweireld. Now could be a header. Could have been bouncing slightly. Now gone to Ryan James. And now all the way there to Giroud. And now here's to Ramos. And now all the way there to, looks like Aubameyang now holds it through. And now here's to Di Maria. And what a goal from Di Maria to make it 4-0 against Padres Impact within the 88th minute. And I've got to say, Padres Impact have been absolutely poor so far in this game. And Aldass have been absolutely running riot in this match. And now it's 4-0 to Aldass in the game. And what a brilliant goal. Di Maria obviously was passed there from Aubameyang. Found a switch pass there behind him to Di Maria to take it all upon himself to strike that ball home, and now it's a goal here to make it 4-0 to Aldass in the match. And there you go, 4-0 as we speak, as we have a double substitution, by the way, here for Padres Impact of the game so far. And we haven't got long left of the game to go, by the way, not long left of the game to go. And now here's Kaya now. And now almost over any minute now could be, exactly. Now here's Zinedine Zidane. Now again here now to Toni Kroos. And that's going to be that for the end of the match for full time. And the score is the score as it ends Aldass 4, Padres Impact 0 at full time. Aldass Gunners thrashed Padres Impact by 4-0 at home. And that's a massive statement right there for Aldass. They want to be qualifying themselves in the Champions League for next season. We know that Aldass Gunners will not be mathematically able to go and clinch the Premier League title, but we all know that now that win right there is huge confidence for Aldass Gunners to actually now qualify for the Champions League. Not over yet though. There's still teams below Aldass will still have results as well below them to really put the pressure on Aldass, but the win right there this afternoon is absolutely massive for their chances now, definitely for sure, to qualify for the Champions League. Yeah, absolutely. So I feel that Aldass, of course, really showed a lot of resilience in that game. They really, let's say, made themselves a real top team in this matchup, and they're all over Padres Impact in the matchup. They dominate possession. They dominate the whole entire game. And Padres Impact had no sniff. No, let's say, much of opportunity, of course, in the game to try and rectify themselves here this afternoon. Because Aldass were very good, they were. They were very on top. They made themselves very strong and stable in the game. And I've got to say, David Wagner's side done so well on being so, let's say, you said, resilience. And show a lot of, let's say, character in the team. And the dressing room as well, I believe, before the game, at half-time, until now. That, character and that hungerness and that humbleness as well as a football team, as a squad together behind the scenes, to really put a game like this on with a 4-goal victory over Padres Impact. If they can carry on like this now, then definitely they'll be qualifying themselves in the Champions League for next season. But that win was a massive win, and they should take a lot of credit in this game to get the result as they required in this matchup at home in front of their supporters here this afternoon. Thank you there, Jimmy, and let's get straight now to the other 9 games, of course, in the Premier League, as we've got all the 9 matches all up for grabs here, and let's see how those games play also here for the coverages for match day 34. A real big chance here for Sporting Sunday to get themselves in the lead before half time, as Theo Hernandez passed there to Wilfred Boney, and he shoots but saved right there for the goalkeeper, and now it's going to be out for a corner. Big chance though it was, I've got to say, for Sporting Sunday to do that, but unfortunately that was a save from the keeper himself in the game. Then a huge chance right there for AFC Richmond to almost score, but it's gone wide right there, and now it's out for a goal kick. Massive chance for Richmond to put themselves in the lead in the second half, but unfortunately that was not the case. So the full-time score at the end of the matchup here at the Lakeside Stadium, as it ends goalless here between Sporting Sunlake and also AFC Richmond, 0-0. And a brilliant chance here for Newport Dragons to put themselves in the lead here. And they did do that as Johan Cruyff struck the ball past Ben Foster. And the Dragons lead the game by 1-0 over #the strugglers of the league. Great passing right there from Scott Hodgson. Won a great pass to the Johan Cruyff to hit the ball in the bottom corner. And a brilliant goal from the Dutchman. And then a great chance here, looks like, from under the score against the keeper here of Ben Foster. Again to score another goal, as Newport Dragons lead the game by 2-0. And great teamwork right there from Newport Dragons to get the ball past the keeper there to extend the lead to make it 2-0 in the match. And the full-time whistle blew here at the end of the matchup here at the #arena, as it ends #United 0, Newport Dragons 2 at full-time. And a great cross into the box here, looks like, for Waynor to get themselves in front here within the first 4 minutes in the game, as Sergio Aguero scored by a header set-piece cross into the box, and no one there trying to mark him, as Aguero was absolutely strong, he was, to jump in the air from a great cross assist right there from Luka Modric to find Aguero in a very perfect position to score the first goal. And then Sergio Aguero got himself another goal here to make it 2-0. What a perfect run right there from him. And now Waynor lead the game by 2-0. And a real great run right here from Hendrik Mkhitaryan to pass the ball there to Robert Lewandowski to get the finish past Skettenberg. And now Waynor now lead the game again extendedly to 3-0. And then Red Bull Tonito responded back in the matchup as Ian Robin crossed into the box there, all the way there to Alexandra Isak to score that diving header into the back of the net to get 1 goal back consolation in the matchup. And maybe it's not enough for Red Bull Tonito to get another 2 in the match. The full-time score of the matchup here at Warefield, as it ends Waynor FC 3, Red Bull Tonito 1, as a full-time score in the matchup here at Warefield. And a great start to the matchup here for Los Andreas FC. It's a great goal there from Paul Gascoigne within half an hour in the matchup as Zlatan Ibrahimovic tried to hit the ball into the back of the net. Save right there for the goalkeeper Ospina, and then rebounded into the feet of Paul Gascoigne to score the opening goal in the match. And a free kick set piece here for Grasshoppers United as Pavel Nedved crossed the ball into the box here, went right into the feet of, looks like here, on Ciro Immobile to score the level goal to get themselves level in the matchup. As what a hit from him in that bottom corner, and now Grasshoppers level here to Los Angeles by 1 apiece in the game. And then Grasshoppers got themselves another goal here to make it 2-1. Carlos Tevez there, great pass there to Ciro Immobile to hit the ball right past the goalkeeper right there of Cal the Dragon. And now Grasshoppers for the first time this matchup are in the lead. Great football in play right there display from Grasshoppers, and have delivered a massive goal right there from Cheerio. And Grasshoppers United got themselves a goal here to make it 3 in the matchup as Tevez, great run right there with the ball, holds it, now pass to El Chiruzo, and then he passed the ball there to Paul Nedved, the cross the ball into the box here to Ciro Immobile to score another goal in the matchup. And Grasshoppers extend the lead to make it 3-1 in the game. And I've got to say, great teamwork, I've got to say, from Grasshoppers. Really, let's say, work together to get themselves that massive win here over Los Angeles. As we know that Grasshoppers United have not had a very good season so far. But under their new manager Zico in charge, he's really took Grasshoppers away out of the relegation drop after that win. As it ends 3-1 the game at the Los. And a real perfect strike here from Hassenfield Terriers in the matchup as Abu Bakr, nice pass there to Adam Pickman, strike the ball, hit the post when it went into the back of the net, as unfortunately Andre Canas could not save Adam Pickman's shot. And now it's 1-0 to the Hassenfield in the game, and all the Terriers players are all surrounded here on the goal scorer Adam Pickman, as that goal is really important for their chances to be safe from relegation. And the full-time score here at the stadium of Al Valley as it ends here at the matchup at Al Valley. Charters Saturday 0, Hassenfield Terriers 1 as a full-time score in the match. The official table of the Premier League as Georgian City won the game by 2-0 over Iceberg as Aldass 4, Padres 0, Sporting Sun Lake 0, AFC Richmond 0, Hashtag 0, Newport Dragons 2, Waynord 3, RB Tomato 1, Los Angeles 1, Grasshoppers 3, Chelford 0, Hassenfield Terriers 1, South Coast Rangers 0, Chestigo 1, Parantos 2, Goldfield 0, and Taloga 2, and also the Georgington Red Devils 2 at the end of the matches for match day 34. And that will mean that the Red Devils have to get one more win. They have to win one more game against their rivals Georgington City next week to guarantee Premier League champions of this league if they can get one more win for next week, as Parantos are currently second, while third is Aldass, fourth is Waynord, in fifth we have Chestigo, sixth is Padres, and seventh position is Inter Taloga, while Georgington City are currently in eighth, and ninth is Goldfield, and 10th place we do have is South Coast Rangers. And now moving now to the bottom end of the table of the Premier League, as we know that Sporting Sun Lake are still in the relegation playoffs, while Charters Saturday are currently in 19th place, and Hashtag are last, while Iceberg Forest drop down to 17th position, while Grasshoppers move up to 16th place in the league, while RB Tomato are currently 11th position with 38 points. And that will mean that definitely for next week, the Red Devils have to win against their rivals Georgington City at home next week to become champions of the Premier League live all for next week. And that's all we have time for here right now on Saturday kickoff in the studio here for this afternoon with myself here today, Walker, and my fellow pundit as well, Jimmy Hansberg. Have a very good afternoon, everyone, and we'll see you all for next Saturday, and hopefully we might see the Red Devils as champions of this division and get one more win to try and get for next week. But until then, from all of us here in the studio, have a very good afternoon.